Hey everybody, this is Lindsay from Lit with Lens, and I wanted to share with you a fun way to do some test prep with your students that I know my students really enjoy. And since it's that time of year again, I thought this would be a great time to share this. This is actually what I created this morning during planning, and it took me maybe at the most 30 minutes to do it. So I created a digital escape room using Google Forms. And rather than having to create multiple activities for each room, quote room, digital room, I used ready-made activities that are already on the website Quizzes. So, for example, I found this simple compounding complex sentences, and that's one of the standards that I wanted to review. So I just went in and edited each answer choice option and made sure to put a letter in front of it, like A, B, and C. So, for example, if the correct answer for this one, it should be complex. So the first letter on the answer sheet that they use should be C. And that's also going to be the first letter that they're going to plug into the Google form when it's time for them, when they've answered all the questions. So, for example, on the Google form, as you can see here, the first answer should be, or the first letter should be C, like I just showed you. So I type in the answer here, and the question has 8 questions. So that means I'm going to have 8 letters that I'm going to type in for them to match up. And to get this to show up on your screen, you just click the 3 little dots and make sure you check response validation. And when you do that, you're going to choose between number, text, length, and expression. And of course, if you're having them enter letters, you want to click text. And this will change to contains, which is what you want it to have. And then you would enter the text for each answer choice. And like I said, since there's 8 questions, I'm going to have 8 letters. They'll either be A, B, or C. So after they enter that correctly, then they'll be able to move to the next one. If they don't enter it correctly, they'll get this message, the still locked message. And then they'll move on to the next activity. The next activity is also on Quizzes, and it covers figurative language. So they are to answer the figurative language questions. And for this one, there is 9 questions. So that means that over here on my Google form, they will have 9 letters that should go in there. And if they miss it, they have to go and do it again until they get it correct. Or, of course, they raise their hand and I come and help them and we work through it together. But there's 4 activities that they do. They do the compound complex sentences, figurative language, main idea, and there's one more. I believe it's text structure. So after they complete all of the activities and work through each one, then they will hit submit and it will say, congratulations, you've finished or you've escaped the escape room. So it's just a really fun way. The kids always love it. I usually give them a piece of candy for the person that wins. I've done it with them in groups. I've also done it like today. We did it. They did it individually so that I could work with them one-on-one for the ones that needed help. And it was a really fun activity. So just wanted to share that with you. And please feel free to email me at litwithlens@gmail.com if you have any questions.